What's up, gamer boys and gamer girls? My name is Jay the Ozometer, and today we are playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And we are on the third Divine Beast episode, way the fuck ahead of schedule, might I add. Absolutely ahead. I'm here with Aden. What's poppin'? Let's get it. Let's get this bread.
I'm playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.
So as we said last episode, this is a surprise.
Yeah. Did not expect to be here by episode 22. Jay had predicted 25, which is close.
25.
Fair.
25 was even like a an LOL probably too early prediction.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I made one for the camel too, and based on this, that's probably gonna be a good 10 episodes too, or farther than it will be actually. So
You didn't show me the camel one, which yeah, you did. 45. Oh, good
yeah,
lord.
so
Yeah, it's not happening.
yeah, no way, unless we purposefully hold off.
It'll be like
on that
35. Because to be fair, we do have a lot of side quest shit coming on after this that it's gonna take legitimately a while.
Yeah.
Because we're pretty much doing everything that's not Gerudo in the game, and then we're saving Gerudo for last, and then after Gerudo is going to be DLC, and then the game's over. But everything else, after we do this, a lot of shit's going to be open, and Jay's been hyping a lot of stuff up. So
yep,
it's gonna be
I'm
a
really
while.
hyped to do some of this side shit. So in that regard, it kind of do make sense why we're speeding through the Divine Beast so far,
Right.
Because we have enough time to do what we want to do later. So.
But that being said, like, it's probably going to be like 35 and not 45.
Yeah, because I was predicting this to be 25, and even Aiden and I were like, it'll probably be farther. Nope. So, anyway, talking about characters, how do you feel about Rivali? Have you seen some shit on him?
I've seen
the-
fucking
he
Falco
the
Lombardi
champion.
a while then. My Star Fox nature knows characters like that, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right, game. Zelda doing a
So-
similar thing.
I like Rivali a lot.
Ravalia, bro. He's probably second favorite behind Mifa.
And like he's one that people like hate a lot, and I wonder if it's like they actually just like the character, or if it's like kind of a he's an asshole, but like that's his point. So it's kind of fun to look at Rivali as a character.
You lovable.
I think he's dope. He definitely is. He's like one of those I show off all the, even his cutscene that sadly we didn't get to hear, which is fine. Cutscenes in this game aren't too great, but he literally like starts off his first interaction with you as like, I am like most skilled archer in all of the retail, and I'm like, cool, dude. I'm happy for you.
Very epic Rivali.
No, I like him a lot. I really enjoy Rivali as a character, and he's like you said, he's like my second favorite. It's him as like second, Mifa as number one, and then Daruk, and then Urbosa. And that's not saying I dislike Urbosa, but like I think she has like the least amount of character. IMO.
She's a lot quieter, I think, so it's kind of hard to pick
But
up
she's
on
got
a lot
some
of her things.
She's got some great moments still, nonetheless. I think there's still some great Urbosa moments. Plus, I'm not trying to get into simping territory, but
She kind of a baddie, though.
Urbosa bad as fuck.
Urbosa
Like,
got a little bit of that thunder thigh syndrome kind of shit, where she
and so like
cannot skip a leg day.
so like she might. I guess I'm gonna have to turn the place.
Yeah.
She might be a bit higher than Daruk. Actually, Daruk might be my least favorite.
Daruk just ain't
That
hot,
being said,
unfortunately.
I think the game has done. I think the game honestly does a good, decent bit with the champions. Again, we've talked about them. I enjoy them. I don't think any of them are actually bad characters.
No,
I think they're all pretty fun.
they're like at worst stereotypical, and at best have a couple of really good moments. I think. I think for the most part, a lot of them are just inoffensive, and in some cases, like Mifa and Rivali, those come the closest, I think, to being like legitimately like,
Yeah,
I like these characters a good bit. And we'd
because
like
again,
to see
aside
more.
from Daruk being a bro and having some fun moments, and aside from Urbosa having some nice moments with Zelda, and being hot as fuck.
She do got that.
Otherwise, it's kind of just like, I don't know. They're not amazing characters or anything. Meanwhile, like you said, where you got like Mifa and Rivali, who were just, I genuinely really enjoyed their characters.
They're both fun. So how does this divine beast work exactly? Because I've never been in this one before.
So when you control it, basically, if you say do it this way, the bird tilts in a direction. See, now we're slanted this way. So now you can access, see, as you can see, to get that one right over there, I had to tilt it a certain way, and then you get up here, and you essentially fly to it at an angle. Not this angle, of course, but like you would fly to it at an angle, and you would get to the terminal.
I see. Okay.
So I actually really love this divine beast. I think I think I've said that this is my second favorite.
Yeah, I believe.
And I still agree with that.
Or did you? Because you said you really liked Elephant Man, and then you really liked Camel a lot too.
See, now you got me in the same issue I'd be having with like.
I legitimately don't remember. You might have said that, and I just forgot. But
now I'm running into the same issue that I have with like which champion do I prefer? Because like, I don't know. I kind of like this just as much as Camel, and so it's kind of interesting to see how I feel about it. But I don't know. I might like Camel more.
Oh shit!
There we go. See, that's a really interesting like.
There we go.
Way to use the bomb.
Oh, and then it went over there.
I gotta do it a bit better. Yeah, but like you see what I mean? Like that's really dope.
Some timing shit.
Honestly, I think this one in terms. Okay, so like in terms of boss, and I want to say like puzzles, then Camel's my second favorite. But like in terms of just like general like using of the dungeons maneuvering, it would probably be Bird as my second favorite.
Okay. But Water's still your favorite.
Water handles everything perfectly. IMO.
It's a good balance.
That is
between
just
like really good beats.
Really good divine beast. Absolutely.
In terms of like control, it's not too much different between that and the lizard. I mean, you're still very much like changing the angle of him.
Yeah, absolutely.
So in terms of like implementation of like your interactivity with the divine beast, my favorite is still the trunk and the water, because that offers a lot more than this in the lizard, which is like, okay, you have 3 options and it tilts it. But this one's a bit more creative than even the lizard though, because like there's clearly some wind puzzles here that are really cool.
Yeah. And again, like the way that I just did that bomb puzzle and the way that I'm gonna get this ball over to here is really, really fun and dope to me. Eventually when the bird goes the complete opposite way, the ball's gonna roll out, and then you should be able to magnesis it from the inside. And
yep, bit of king shit.
Moving on over. The ball over here.
Okay.
Turn this bad bitch off.
Okay.
Kick it this way.
Now we hitting it from the back.
The most annoying part about this one is waiting for the divine beast to move its fat ass.
Yeah.
But otherwise, look at this shit. That's such a dope puzzle.
It's good. Very
dope.
king shit, I think.
I agree. So like, this argument can be asked for any Zelda game, but like, Aden.
Yeah.
Why does this thing that's supposed to be used as a weapon against Calamity Ganon have puzzles?
Right.
blocking the terminal.
Well, I'd assume that the terminals at the time that they were built were sort of a control mechanism over the divine beast. So like the champions would have to use the terminals for all the weapons and the movement and all that sort of stuff. Like we can access it through the Sheikah Slate, but they probably needed terminals, I'm guessing.
That's fair, yeah.
And then I feel like when Calamity Ganon popped up, he obviously threw some monsters and shit, but he also at the same time kind of threw everything into disarray in the fight. And so I feel like either the enemies here or Ganon himself probably fucked things up beyond repair, and that's why it's a puzzle, if I had to guess. Fair. But no, like clearly the reason is Aonuma and company went, it'd be epic if this was a puzzle. But as far as story
Like, I
reasons,
get
that's
it.
the best I can come up with.
That would make sense. I feel like it's easier to explain in other Zelda games with traditional puzzles because like some of them you could just say, well, that's just the terrain, right? There's just locked doors in here, such and such. So, but like here it's kind of like, well, these shouldn't really be puzzles.
I figured at the time, like when they were operated by the good boys, all this shit just kind of worked in harmony together. But with Ganon coming over and taking over it, that's probably why it's everything's out of whack and everything's a puzzle.
For sure, and the terminals were obviously meant to be used by the champions.
If I had to guess,
like,
if I had to give a Zelda lore theory about why I think this part of the game was actually secretly Dragon Roost Island the whole time. So, yeah, subscribe to my Zelda theory channel. I'm looking forward to the release of that.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes,
Yeah,
the Zelda
dude.
theory market really does need another
Hell
voice.
yeah, dude.
Like myself.
Hell yeah. Oh, I fucked up. I staged the wrong thing. Might be.
Wow.
Oh, I did it anyway.
Imagine being
What the
bad.
Fucking luck, dude. It's luck, Aiden. We figured out the curse. It's luck. That's what it is.
Yeah.
There's no way that should have worked.
Yeah.
I should have fucked that up and had to redo it.
Okay. Well, I think we can all accept that we were like, haha, 110 part series, and then we got into the game and we're like, no, it's probably not going to be 110. It's probably going to be 80. And then we got a little bit more into the series and like 80 is a bit much. It's probably more accurately going to be 70. And then last night we were talking about, oh, okay, 50 is probably how long the series is going to be. 60 at worst. Jay, I don't know if we're even going to hit 50 at this rate. I don't know if we're going to hit 50 at this rate.
I don't know.
We're certainly not hitting 60. We're not going over 50.
No, we're not.
But like, I don't know if we're even going to reach that point. We'll reach 40. I'm convinced of that. If that makes you feel any better. With the DLC and all the side quests and Camel, But like, we're not even halfway to 50 right now, and we're already more than halfway through the game. So it's not really adding up the math, unfortunately.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
So,
and like we don't need it to be a long series. I guess we're just mostly shook
surprised
is probably the word I would use.
Yeah.
At the fact that this is the outcome of it.
Right. Because that was the whole reason we wouldn't do it, remember? Was the whole,
Yeah, it was like,
I'm not doing a fucking 111 part Breath of the Wild series where all we do is dick around,
Yeah, and that's in fact, I'm just gonna die. That's in fact not what's happened.
Right, because I thought, like, hell, even when we were recording the first episode, that mindset was still in there where it's like, okay, the series is gonna take an extremely long time, but maybe if we're persistent at it, and maybe if we record it, we can finish it, like, late into 2020. That was the, late into 2021, actually, is what I thought originally. And then we were like, okay, maybe if we play our cards right, we can finish by December of 2020. And now it's become September of 2020. And it's like, wait a minute, isn't this game supposed to be like a bajillion hours? And it absolutely comes down to the way we're playing it. It's just
absolutely.
We've gotten every good break. We're not really focusing a whole lot on like just fucking around exploration physics shit. We're very much focused here and there. It's just how we played the game. I'm accepting that. But like, damn, is it surprising?
Yeah, I'm thoroughly surprised at this. I genuinely am. But damn.
It's a channel who took 1.5 years to finish Sonic Adventure 2, guys. An 11-part series. And you're telling me we're going to be finishing Breath of the Wild in less than 50 episodes? You're out of your mind.
It's still fun, though, right? It's absolutely been fun. And I've really enjoyed doing it. So fucking if I'm being real, this is the first puzzle in a Divine Beast to have me genuinely stuck.
So you said even that, and then you figured it out like right away on the lizard, because I was like, oh, what if there? And then you went in and then you did it. So
true, but like, how the fuck am I gonna get that door open over there?
Is that the door you need open?
Yeah, there's a terminal in there.
Oh, okay.
So like, fuck am I doing, King? I'm wondering, because like, there's no other switch it could be, so it has to be connected to something in this room. It's like, I'm wondering if it's like Aiden, fuck, I don't know.
Maybe we have to get up higher. and unlock it that way.
That's
Because I felt like
fair.
this
Let's
puzzle
try
was meant
that.
for that terminal we got, and it's probably connected to something else entirely.
Yeah, because if I speed over to here, you can go and see that, yeah, there is something in there.
Right, but that's not going to open from this side. We have to be over there, I think.
That's fair. I'm just wondering how the fuck to get in here. Let's look at the map. Yeah, it's because we're right on it. Let's see if we can get to it from the top.
That'd be the only thing I'd think of, though. If that's not it. Can you not get the other one right away?
The other one? I can probably go to the other side and get that one if you want me to.
That might be a possibility too, unless it's also harder. In which case, you know, go at your own pace. You know, not worried.
Absolutely not.
Look at this bird shit. A little homie in there.
This bird-ass bird shit. Blue Couch Productions 2020.
Quote me on that one. I want that to be Lines on Your Gaming Hall of Fame quotes. For how epic of a quote that was.
That was a pretty epic quote. Are you proud of it though? Like that's my
You know, like I'm not really proud of anything at this point, but
oh, commode.
self-worth is a tricky bitch sometimes. So.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so
It do
what's
be
up
that
here?
way sometimes. All right, I'm trying to find the next terminal. It's the
Alright.
terminal play. See, now we were talking about like Vah Medoh a little too small for its own good.
Uh-huh.
I think this might have the opposite issue,
It's a big bird.
where it's a little bit too epic for its own good, to the point where it's kind of like,
See if there's an entrance somewhere.
ah, I see. I remember this one. Okay.
Okay. A little bit of king shit coming on right
See,
now.
otherwise I would have just zoned out, right? But the fact that you can move the Divine Beast meant I could just move it and then get to the terminal.
There we go. So yeah, I figured one of these would be solved that way. Was this the one you were having trouble with, or is this the other one?
This is another one.
Okay.
The one I was having trouble with is still
Unsolvable.
inaccessible.
That's fine.
At the moment.
We're making progress, okay? That's what we do here at Lines Under Gaming. We occasionally make progress.
Was that even a puzzle game? That kind of be like the one in Vah Medoh. Oh shit. Yo, okay, that makes sense now. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It coming together. You were about to be clowning on the puzzle, and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's dope. Cause that means I played right into Nintendo's hands by being fucking confused about what the hell I was doing.
Yeah.
When realistically, that was just later. All right, shit.
The thing about a lot of these divine beasts is like they're all solved with the same like set of skills, right? So it means that for me, you know, when I have a lot of trouble finishing a dungeon, I'm like, okay, what is Nintendo trying to get me to learn here? And it can vary wildly from dungeon to dungeon and item to item. Whereas like with Breath of the Wild, you already have all the set items, you have all the set tools in front of you. So it feels like I'm able to actually like offer advice and think of things. I'm like, okay, well, there's only so many things you can do in this game, so it's got to be one of these things. And you're kind of able to just go one by one and be like, all right, let me try this, let me try this, let me try this. I feel like a lot of the worst dungeons and puzzles in Ocarina of Time is that type of shit where you go into a room and you're like, oh, okay, what am I supposed to do here? But the solution to that room is located in another room with another item that you haven't even fucking got yet. And so it takes like an hour to piece it all together of like, oh, I need to do this in this room first and get that item and then come back here the whole time. And like any of these solutions, potentially, if you know them, take 3 minutes max.
And like, granted, I love that kind of shit.
Oh, I hate it.
But like, I could definitely see why other people would hate it.
Because they just waste a lot of time is the thing. Like, I wrap my fucking brain and I don't know what Nintendo trying to get me to think here.
I've also gotten a little like mixed looks because I talk about how, oh, I don't like Metroidvanias. Meanwhile, I'm over here being like, so I love this Zelda dungeon where you have to go down this wrong way and then you waste a lot of time just to go get an item to go all the way back to where you just came from and backtrack and go get it somewhere else, which is a Metroidvania.
Yeah,
right.
That's so it's the concept in a nutshell.
So it's like it's kind of weird, but like
I don't like it in those games either. If it makes you feel any better, if I'm not like not trying to be fucking contrarian for contrarian's sake. I genuinely hate that type of design where it's like the real answer to the puzzle is something you're not even going to discover until like 4 rooms in, and that's even if you pay attention to it. Like that type of out of your way fucking shit that I like can't stand. I don't like them in any game. Zelda's
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I think I just prefer it in Zelda games because that's not the game itself. That's one part of it. So you can still enjoy the game even if you need to look up a walkthrough for the dungeon.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, if you're playing a Metroidvania that's simply that the entire game, you're going to need a walkthrough for most of it, right? So it's going to be like, and that's going to get a little more frustrating than just doing one for a...
I had a walkthrough for Zelda 1 for that very reason. Is because like a lot of what that game expects you to do simply involves you wasting so much fucking time to figure out how this shit works and that shit works. And in like 1986, when you had nothing else to do and there was only one game in your house and it was Zelda and it was this well made, sure, you could have all the time in the world, a summer even, to figure it out. I don't want to spend 8 months figuring out what to do in Zelda 1. You know, like I got shit to do. I got games to play. Call that impatience or whatever you want, but it's like games like that I have a hard time going back to. Just because, like, I don't have that much time to be invested in something like that. I need my shit done and quickly.
Absolutely. I feel that. Aden, are you ready to hit him with it?
To hit him with the whoa?
Are you ready to hit him with it?
I'm ready.
We're gonna hit him with it.
Let's get this bread. Windblight game. He better be impressive because Fireblight kind of ruined my taste for these bosses. So let's see.
So at least what Windblight makes up for in its lack of difficulty, it makes up for in just being a fun as fuck boss fight. I thoroughly enjoy Windblight.
You got tornadoes.
Also, Windblight has, I think, the longest first phase.
Hit him with the. Ooh, fuck you. Ooh, fuck you, bro. Ooh, another one. He's like, all right, I'm gonna sit down for a little bit. I'm gonna fucking vibe for a little bit.
Yeah, Windblight got like one of the longer first phases, and I think most of that is because the first phase is entirely dictated on how good you are at like ranged attacks against him. Because he is very much of an archer, like driven villain. And,
He
like,
seems to move around a lot and teleport a lot, and you need to use these wind things to get there.
Yep.
Takes a little bit longer than just one arrow and whack him in the head a couple of times.
Granted, it's still pretty much the same boss fight. You know,
well, they all are.
Arrows are your fucking friend, your best friend in these fights. So that's just kind of what it comes down to. But like you said, they're all like the same boss fight. And again, we talked about the pros and cons of doing that. I personally don't mind it because I find them all to be fun enough bosses, and I never think that they're like too similar because they all have an own varying like different bits of attacks,
Different forms.
But that's the longest it's taken me on a first phase.
Oh boy. What's the second phase gonna be though? Missiles? Okay.
Fucking frustrating, King.
Missile shit? Watch your blind spot. Oh no. You have to dodge all these shits?
So fun fact, with the Master Sword, this guy ain't shit, Aiden.
It probably takes like
This
one
guy
hit down and
ain't
then
shit.
just fucking Mobamba him.
Yup. When this dude's just the Master Sword, he's nothing.
I do like that he's like purposely out of your way and you kind of have to bring him to you.
It's really fun and it kind of adds to the...
Rather than
fight itself.
Fireblight, which feels like he gets right in front of your face to make it easier on you.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're on the defense for once in one of these.
Yeah.
You're on the defense in Water Blight too, and that's part of what makes that a fun...
Phase 2,
a
especially on
a
that
fun one. Yeah, and so like that's the thing is like here, you're on the defense the entire time, which is one of the things that makes the first phase as kind of beefy as it is because you're still kind of on the defense, so you have to worry about that. And it's pretty fun. So we're fucking we're doing some epic gamer strats with this dude.
Can you not beat him if you run out of arrows?
So you can, because you know you can do anything in this game.
Right.
So it's kind of just like you don't wanna, because then he's a little a little bit tougher than you want it to be. Because see, you can just do that. No, no, no. Oh my god.
I bet that happens a lot though.
Probably, yeah. And like,
You're on a bird for a
Shit.
reason.
it's probably annoying, but like that also kind of funny.
That could have
That
been
a little
rough if that went through. I would have been shocked though. Yeah, you got him at this point. As soon as he gets it down. Then king shit, you're gonna break him with the Daruk weapon too.
Okay.
No. That would have been
That's
kind of
fine.
epic if you just pushed his dead
Yeah.
body off the fucking bird and watch it hit the ground.
That'd be insane.
But it's kind
I
of
gotta
annoying
king
that he's
shit it.
like, oh yeah, I'm fine.
Boom!
Ayo, that was clutch.
I wasted my final arrow on him too. Fuck yeah.
That was fun.
That's what a fun but easy boss fight looks like,
Yeah.
right?
Not exactly hard, but you do have to go out of your way to like hit him several times with the arrows and be ready to knock him down in a good spot.
Meanwhile, again, Fireblight just be like, I'm gonna just let you hit me.
Yeah.
And no, we didn't cheat. That was the Fierce Deity Sword and the Daruk weapon are both 60 power. That's shit the game gives you at that point, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like we had an unfair advantage on Fireblight. We could have used another 60 weapon.
Absolutely. We had
There
the
we
Thunder
go,
Sword too if we
Kings.
really wanted to. Like, you know,
Yup.
figure that bad boy out.
There we
Third
go, King.
Divine Beast done. Damn. That was a fun one.
I enjoyed it.
I'd put it probably somewhere in the middle of like elephant to like lizard quality, where it's not quite as bad as the lizard one, both in boss and in dungeon. But it's like, did you see that water dungeon, dude? Did you see that boss? It's not quite that high either. It's somewhere in the middle.
I agree.
A nice, comfortable middle. This probably would have. I probably would have saved this one for my third one, I think. I would have saved the camel for last, but I would have done lizard after that just because it would have been easy after water.
Yeah.
And then this one is how I'd probably do it now. Epic!
Sweet.
We get to see Daddy
Yeah.
Rivali.
So that took us the second longest. But not by much either.
Yeah.
So,
In the middle. Again, a good way to put it.
that was fun. I definitely had more fun with this one, and I feel like this is a much more memorable Divine Beast, both in boss and in puzzle. So, that's exciting.
Hey! Rivali! Skirt! Bird ass.
And this is making me feel a little bit better because one of like the worrying things about Let's Playing a Zelda game always for me was, well, what if I get stuck in the dungeon? And so like it's nice to not have that happen.
Yep.
Because that's kind of embarrassing, right? If you're playing a game and you're like, oh, I dead ass don't know what to do.
It's like watching a Zack Snyder stream or something. It's wild. How many pot
Yeah, at
shots
that
have we
point-
taken at Zach in this series at this point?
We
Five,
need
six.
a fucking compilation of just the pot shots we've taken at Zach.
Love you, buddy.
One thing I do dig about this game is the different outfits you have for every Divine Beast. That's been dope so far.
I love this outfit a lot.
I actually really do. I don't even think I want to make it red. I think I like it just like the color palette that it is.
It's kind of already kind of a dark red a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I really dig this outfit though.
Just the wings and shit and the pants. And protection in the
bow I'm
cold.
using. Yeah, and the bow I'm using too really makes it like look epic as fuck. And so dope. Link has some great outfits in this game.
Got that twink energy.
So there we go. Now we get the epic cutscene of watching the bird motherfucker
Do his thing.
set up position.
Do his thing.
Do his thing.
So now you've replayed like 3 out of the 4 Divine Beasts. I don't want your full like thoughts on them. I'll save it till we do the last one. But what are your kind of impressions so far that we've done more than half of them at this point?
I still like them.
They still holding up for you so far?
I probably don't think I don't think I love them as much as I did, but I still think they're fun puzzles, dungeons, and they're really dope ideas, right? These giant ass Divine Beast things, they're really dope.
Epic. We got one more to go with the camel, and then you said there was a DLC one too, actually. So we got two
Yep.
more.
And that one's the best. That one's fucking awesome. But like when I rank them, I'm mostly only ranking like
The main
game Divine Beast. But honestly, if we're talking about Divine Beast as a whole, that's such a dope pose.
He's
If
standing.
we're talking about Divine Beast as a whole, including DLC, the 5th one is the best.
Okay.
Just because that game has 5 terminals. That one has 5 terminals, and like there's a water puzzle, a lightning puzzle, a wind puzzle, and a fire puzzle.
Kind of
So it's kind of
combines.
like so it's like a final dungeon,
When the time is right, give
and it's really dope.
you've got.
That being said, the final boss of the game, or not technically the final boss, but like the final boss of that shrine, of that Divine Beast, is the hardest shit in this entire game.
Oh, really?
Have you heard of the Master Koga fight?
No.
So there's a fight with the Master Koga of the Yika clan.
Oh
It
yeah,
is
yeah. I
really
know how
fun.
you
So, yeah,
beat
you know
that,
that
one.
one.
Yeah.
So it's that, but like 10 times more difficult.
Oh.
And it's really fun, but that's gonna be one where it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Watch me say that.
And then just
Watch
breeze
me
through that
say
in one episode when we do all the DLC in one episode. Who knows at this point? We're just
I'm a
along for
little
the ride.
disappointed.
We're along for the ride. That's all I'm gonna say. We've had fun. I've had fun. This was a fun one.
I've
I really
had a
like
lot
this
of
Divine
fun.
Beast. Second favorite behind the water one.
Easily. All right.
Cool.
Rivali's Gale, the best champion item
Yay! I mean, I
in
guess
the game. And let me show you.
Yeah,
Let me
go
show
ahead,
you why
show
it's
it.
the best.
Show it. Start.
That's gonna make traversal so much easier, dude.
And I'm glad
There's
one of
been-
these champion powers was dedicated to traversal, because the first two are like very
Yeah.
much on combat. Shield, healing, both really like only are necessary for combat encounters. It's nice that one of these motherfuckers like, yo, I can't really offer you a combat thing, but if you want to get up that mountain way quicker, here you go, buddy.
And like I kind of save it for like towards the end. Not towards the end, but like, you know, a little over halfway, so that you have to grow accustomed to climbing in the game normally, right?
Mm.
So you can make sure that that's what you're doing. So I figured, do you want to do a shrine to wrap up the episode?
Yeah, let's do a little shrine.
Because again, we've been promising longer episodes, so why not give them a longish episode?
Get you a little bit more accustomed
So.
to the region that we're in.
I do love this region. We're gonna be spending some time in the snow too. I feel like between now and the final Divine Beast, not only are we gonna be doing side quests, and you know, all the stuff that comes with that. Aiden and I might just dick around in other regions that we haven't shown a lot of. That might be the side of the series where we're like, hey, check out all this cool shit.
Mhm.
So that we do Camel, Divine Beast, and then we do DLC Divine Beast, and then Ganon.
Yeah.
And
We
then we're
still-
fucking done, bro.
We still got a good bit way to go, but probably not perhaps as long as we had originally intended.
Mm.
But that's just how that shit goes. You know?
And you know what? That's fine.
Well, I mean, I didn't want a 100-part series, but you know, you expect something and then it doesn't happen. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
this is actually a good thing, guys. This is a good thing that we're
It's
not
just
going
been
to
a
be playing
little
this game
surprising.
until 2022.
Dude, I'm actually fucking happy about that. Not gonna lie, I'm very happy.
We're gonna be
about
able to
that.
play other things this year, guys, other than Breath of the Wild, and that's gonna be a good thing.
It's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be great. So what is this shrine, I wonder? Perhaps a motion control shrine? Ooh.
I'd shoot myself.
We have to do it too, because we need to extend the episode a little bit longer. So if it is,
Ooh, it's a wind shrine.
of course.
I do like that the shrines are kind of like based on shit via area. So shrines in the desert are electricity based, and shrines in like the Death Mountain are more. Oh fuck! I'm out of arrows. Oopsies.
You sure
Shrines
are.
in Death Mountain are fire based. The shrines in this area are wind based. It's really dope, IMO.
There's a lot of water ones in the Zora area, etc.
Oh.
We still have the big boy shield, so it doesn't even matter if you don't time it all that
Nope.
well.
We're gonna say that, and then we're gonna lose the Hylian shield. At
We
one
better not. This Hylian shield been the biggest clutch item in the whole game. But that being said, we're gonna be getting another one relatively soon. Now that we're at oh, what's that? 13 hearts.
13.
13 hearts.
I got late. I got I got fed up.
So that'll be another great ass item. Thanks for
Dude.
the rupees.
Dude, that's next episode.
It is next episode, yeah.
That's next fucking episode, Aiden.
We're doing the Master Sword next
Holy
episode
shit.
to really deck us out with the Hylian shield.
In what reality, dude?
Yeah, that'll be a fun one. I love
Fuck.
going to get the sword.
Have you gotten it before?
Yeah,
Okay,
of course. I knew where the area was before I even had the hearts.
Mm.
And then I did a lot of the shrines. I only did the one divine beast, right? But I did a shit ton of shrines. So I was able to get it in my playthrough.
My favorite thing about like the Master Sword is that you can go to the area to get it, but then like the game just kind of cucks you.
And you went, haha, not really though. Not for your dumb
But I do
ass."
love that. I do love that even the area is available, so that you can still just see it and be like, "Oh, I long for that."
This would be epic.
But it's also in a way to where, TBH, if you didn't know it, you could finish the game without the Master Sword.
Right, again, completely optional like everything else in the game.
So
You
I'm
can be
sure
camping
there's some
with
homies
whatever
out
sword
there.
you want.
I'm sure there's some homies out there that had no clue the Master Sword was in the game.
Yeah, just thought, must not be here. Okay.
I already know there's homies who didn't know the Hylian shield was in the game.
Oh yeah. I knew it was in there, but I didn't know where you got it from. So that was my
Now
sword.
you do. We dedicated a whole episode to it.
That you should watch, or you probably already have if you're watching the whole series for back to back.
That's one of my favorites too.
This is true. Epic. Another shrine
Alright.
done. Next time, we're going to follow up with this important episode with another pretty important episode.
Yeah, we're going back to back. So I wanted to explain my rationale before ending the episode as to why I chose this order. Basically, the game points you in the direction of the Water Divine Beast, so it makes sense to do that one first. After that, fire's always next in Zelda games, right? Like every time, it's always like usually it's forest, fire, then water.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you
No
could have done
forest.
Rito first. You could have said that's the forest and done that one first, right? But I decided I wanted to go this direction and do this. And then the reason I chose Rito next is because it's kind of the middle dungeon to me. It feels like a middle dungeon when you do it. And so I wanted to do that. And then I kind of just, at that point,
Gerudo, the last one.
Gerudo the last one, so I was like, okay, let's do it. And the reason I choose Master Sword after Rito is because, again, in traditional Zelda games, the Master Sword's always after the third dungeon. You know, that's where the change up of shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
And
You typically already have a Master Sword before you really see the Gerudo people anyway in most games.
mhm. So I was like, why not? Why not have? And for a Let's Play, it helps to really have a focus. If we didn't have a focus, we'd be nowhere
Oh yeah.
in this series.
We just would have wasted 20 episodes of wandering around and maybe beaten one Divine Beast, and that would have been it. That would've
Which
been fine.
is dope and a great way to play this game, but not a great way to LP it. It's even a good way to stream it.
I also think your order in Divine Beast is really good just from a proximity place of like, you go to the
Yeah.
water one because that ends up being the closest after the Divine Beast. What's the next closest? The fire one, because it's literally on the same side of the map and all you got to do is go north. What's closest
After
after
that,
that?
it's kind
you
of
head
like-
east, and then it's Rito, and then desert's the farthest away.
Yeah, and then if you want to make it even an epicer thing, after that for the DLC, you go back to the Great Plateau.
Yeah.
So you've essentially done
A full circle.
this. You've done this number where you go up through there, up over here, down here, and then back here, and then into there. So it's really dope actually.
And then we
when
ended
you
in
look
the
at it
center
from,
of the
like, a
map.
proximity way. Yep.
Central Hyrule. Be the final pit stop.
Heck yeah, dude.
As Lightning
Getting closer
McQueen
every
once
day.
said, get her done.
Get her in. I thought that was Mater.
No, you're misremembering. Lightning McQueen
Oh.
goes, get her done, and Mater goes, ka-chow. That's his
okay.
that's his phrase.
Shit, I kind of feel a little.
Lied to the whole time. Well, I didn't, That's one of those
Yeah.
Mandela effect things. You remember it one way,
Fuck.
but it actually happened the other. Mater never says "get her
Shit.
done" in any of the Cars films. It's wild.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
So I figured.
People are gonna
Right.
comment clips of fucking Mater from Cars. Be like, yes, he does. That's the joke.
I figured, why not go into Lost Woods and get it in the traditional heroes garb?
Yeah.
So that'll be epic. We'll see you all next time.
Peace.
Peace.